It is 7 something in the evening, Tuesday evening, and feeling like we're on a bit of a service call right now. Just got a frantic phone call from my realtor saying that he went over to the flip house to take his signs up because we're supposed to be closing on the flip tomorrow, and the AC is not working. Now, I don't have a freaking clue what's going on with that, and all I can hope is that it's something simple, something stupid, because the last time that we've been over there, every time we've been over there, the AC's been working fine. What could it honestly be? I got no idea, but we're getting ready to go check. Now, one thing about it, I noticed that they had the AC set on permanent hold for 70 degrees. I don't like the AC being set on permanent hold. I feel like that overworks the system. And with that, my theory here is potentially the pan is overfilled. The float pan switch has been activated because of that. I brought a bucket, if that is the case, to try to get water up out of that pan. That would be probably the best case scenario, or just something simple. Haven't been over to the flip in probably close to a week. And that's probably something I should have probably been over there every single day. I hate having to babysit houses, but you know, sometimes you have to do that. You absolutely have to babysit these houses. And I should have been doing that. I should have been doing that. So, Damon's available. He's gonna come with me. We're gonna go check this thing out and, you know, hey, try to figure out what the hell's going on over here. Not a whole hell of a lot we can do till we get over here and try to see what it is. So let's go get Damon. Let's go do a service call and hope we can find some answers and get the AC back working again. Hopefully it's something simple too. All right, so we're just getting over to the flip, and it's, you know, it's warm in here for sure. There's definitely air coming out of here, so we know the air handler's working, and it's kicking hard as shit. So my theory here is this. What's it saying?
It says cool on, auto, permanent hold, fan auto, system on cool.
All right, move that out of my way, please, so I can see that. All right, so we're checking it out. It's 86 degrees up in here. Damn. And, okay, I got a couple theories here. One, it was set on permanent hold, so it ran so hard that the condensate backfilled and it filled up the pan up top. Now, we don't even got a freaking ladder, so guess what? I get to boost up Damon up into the attic.
Do we got anything in the shed?
We got the refrigerator. We can go get the refrigerator, put the I'm hoping it's that pan filled up. All right, here, Damon, hold me down. Oh, shit. Oh, guess what?
That's for the, that's not that.
It's not?
That's for the, hit it real quick.
It's off.
Flip it on. I don't think it's,
That's definitely...
That's that light switch for up there.
Is it?
Yeah. That's the light switch for that.
Oh, you're right. It was this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Son of a bitch, I thought we was on the same.
I can see if there's something in the shed that we can use.
I thought we was doing something right there. All right, so real quick, while Damon's looking in the shed, let me check the back just to make sure. It is much cooler. I got a paint bucket too, to be honest. All right, nothing looks messed with here. Nothing looks messed with here. All right, let's get up here and see what we can see. So we forgot to bring a ladder, so I got to boost up Damon up there.
Yes, please.
This is a bitch. Here, let me get up there and get that. You want to boost me up?
Yeah. That's funny there.
All right, come on.
Get him the whole camera.
Hey, Damon's son.
Jackson.
You're a cameraman now.
See it? Come focus. Okay.
Shout out to Damon's son for being with us.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Yep. Oh, get grip.
All right.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Hey man, shout out to Damon. Damon is an agile dude. No water in the pan at all? Okay. While you're up there doing that, let me take system. Okay, done. I don't want the permanent hold. How the hell do you get that off? Okay, we'll take off the permanent hold. Okay, let me see it. Appreciate you, sir. All right. Damon, what you seeing up there?
Huh?
You seeing anything?
I'm taking the covers off now.
All right, I got the permanent hold off. All right, we're gonna troubleshoot this and get with you in a little bit.
All right.
All right, shout out to Damon. Shout out to Damon's son coming out here on like late last minute, just coming at the drop of a hat to try to come fix shit. Had it just been us, man, we'd have been up shit's creek. Only for the fact that all I brought was a freaking drill with not even the right bit. The neighbor, man, this awesome dude named Kevin, he works on commercial AC units, basically. He does commercial refrigeration. So he came over here just to talk, and I was like, hey, look, you know, our AC's not working, and sure as shit, he had everything that we needed to be able to test shit, and we thought it was going to be the float pan switch, maybe water in the pan up top from the AC running so hard on that permanent hold. It wasn't the case. Damon got up into that attic, went out back with Kevin. We took the panel off. We took the cover off of the HVAC system. We took the capacitor off, cleaned it off, literally did nothing else to it, tested it. It was getting power. Put that damn thing back on, and she's good to go. So basically, seems like it was just a hard reset, and the system was just getting the shit worked out of it from being on a permanent hold at 70 degrees when it's been so freaking hot these last couple of days. That system's been running 24/7. Kevin would tell me, he said, hey, sometimes these systems, they just kick out when they're working too damn hard. So to reset the system, she's working. AC's back on. Everything's working. Got cold air coming out of there. Come on over here. I done dropped the temperature down to 75, and it's already 83 in here, so the temperature is going down. And well, when we feel in the vents, we got cold air coming out, so we're good. Service call squared away, thanks to Kevin. I said, Kevin, you got Cash App? He wouldn't even let me pay him. He said, just buy me a beer. So I'm gonna definitely put a case of Natty Ice on his front steps tomorrow, because that's what he drinks. Shout out to Kevin, man. Awesome guy who spared us tonight. He really helped us. All right, let's go home. Why am I putting sunglasses on? It's dark. So way out yonder, over there, there's usually a cruise boat, a little dinner cruise boat called the Spirit of Norfolk. And I had been meaning to take my wife on that. It's just a cool little 2-hour sunset cruise type of deal. They got lunch cruises, they got party cruises, good food on it. It's a pretty cool experience, something to do for sure. And just yesterday they were out having a lunch cruise, and the damn thing caught on fire. And not just caught on fire, this thing has burned all night, and it's gone now, man. It is gone, and it is crazy to think that thing had been here forever. Forever. There had always been the Spirit of Norfolk. And what's even more crazy about it is, yesterday when they were having this cruise, it was all like 5th graders and preschoolers on this thing for a graduation party. But nobody got hurt, thank God. They had, they made a distress call. There was another little bitty cruise ship nearby, came and rescued 95 people off of the boat, no problem. They towed it over to the Navy dock, where they fought this fire all night to no avail. The thing just burned and burned. Pretty messed up. Anywho, getting the show on the road right now, sitting up in the comfort of the AC up in the Ford-a-roo, and gonna run over to the storage unit real quick just to grab a couple of things that maybe I'll need. I doubt I'll need anything at all. Just in case, go over there prepared versus not, going over there with nothing. And I'm gonna go check on flip number 4 and just make sure the AC is working correctly. And I might even do a couple of drive-bys of a couple of minute potential houses out there that could be something. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little skittish right this second when it comes to thinking about flip number 5, with all this talk of the economy. Forget the housing market, it's the economy, and it's all driven by Biden's gas prices. Yes indeedy, yes indeedy. What a messed up situation. They compared these gas prices to 2008 when the recession hit. And in 2008, gas prices got to the highest that they had ever been, and that was $4.11. And it was at $4.11 a gallon when people said, hey, we got to pump the brakes not only on driving and buying gas, but on paying for anything at all. We got to hunker down. And, it was that amongst so much other shit that caused the economy to go into the recession. They said if gas gets to $5.30 nationwide, if that's the average, that's comparable to what it was like in 2008 with the recession. So that's scary to think about. Forget what Elon Musk is talking about he's got a bad feeling about things, which, hey man, he's a genius. We probably ought to be taking heed to what that Messiah is saying. But outside of that, it's the gas prices. We really need to be worried about that because the gas affects everything. Anyways, let me grab a couple of things that I need real quick and carry on. All right. 9:21 in the morning and leaving from my grocery store with a little 15-pack of the Natty. That's what the neighbor said I could get him for helping us with the AC yesterday. I feel like it's really the least that I could do. I mean, we didn't have to do a major overhaul or nothing like that, so that's good. Can I just go that way? That way I ain't getting air blowing all over the microphone. I'm sure it's sounding like a windstorm up in here. Yeah, so got the beer. Ain't nothing like buying a case of beer at 9:30 in the morning. The people talking about good morning, looking like a pure tea freaking alcoholic, looking like I'm about to throw my whole life away for the alcohol, looking like I can't even control myself, I can't help myself, I got a problem. But little do they know, my problem's not with alcohol, it's with sweets. I feel like that counselor when I was in prison that one time, and she said, I know what it's like to be addicted. Every time I go into the grocery store and I walk past the bakery, I can't help but get a cake. All right, so got all the stuff that I need out the storage unit, got the beer for the neighbor, and let's go check on flip 4 because, hey, this is gonna be the last time we going over here because supposedly and allegedly, the new buyer is closing today, this afternoon. So let's go one more time for old time's sake. Check on flip number 4. All right, just getting over to the house, and it's noticeably cooler in here Got the temperature set at 75 and it's 75. So, good deal. Feels decent in here. Doesn't feel hot. That's all it was. And if we drop the temperature down 1 degree, I guarantee it's gonna kick on. All right. Let's see what happens. Shh. There she goes. Yes, indeed. She's spinning. Air is coming out nice. There was one thing real quick, and that was the fact that the water was off. The city cut the water off because I don't have the water on. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop the top and get that water cut on. At least I'm gonna try to. They could have locked it up, so I'll try to do that, and then we're getting up out of here, folks. That's it. She's a wrap. Everything is good. She looks great. You were a good house to us. You really were. And I hope you're a great house to this new owner. I wish they could all be like this, to be honest. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up for the day on this final spot here. Wrap it up where we started it off at. Hey, check out the elbow brace. When I got the package from Amazon, I said, oh shit, I bet you there's only one in there. And sure shit, there's one, and I need two. So I'm gonna have to order another one of these. Damn, that thing is tight, and my arm is sweating in that. I got a feeling this thing's gonna be stinking before long. Anywho, enough about personal hygiene. Folks, didn't really do a whole hell of a lot today. What did I do? I went and checked on the AC over at the flip, and that was fine. Tried to cut the water back on because the water was cut off. Oh, damn it, the damn battery. Sorry. Sorry the battery died, and sorry I'm shirtless now. It's way too hot in my office. Damn, it's hot in here. I've been doing live streams and I'll be sweating while doing them, and it's not because of, man, it's hot as shit in here. Anyways, wrap this video up the same way we started it in the studio. So what did we do today? We went and checked on flip number 4. We checked on the AC. Everything's good over there. Tried to get the water cut back on because somehow the water was cut off. But when I opened up the main at the road, the water was on. So I was like, oh shit, maybe the city cut the water off a totally different type of a way. But I was talking with Damon about it. He made a good point. He said, you know, they probably just cut the main off in the house. We've got all of those little, hello? Is this about my Google listing?
Hello, your Google listing requires immediate attention. Press 1 for an authorized Google My Business representative to assist you, or call 866-984.
I wonder if that's actually legit, because I get that phone call quite a bit. For the fact that I didn't know, I didn't carry it any further. Anyways, somebody could have cut the main off in the house, in that closet, in the living room. There's a bunch of water valves there. Somebody could have cut those off for some reason. I don't know. That final walkthrough, when they did that, they did all sorts of crazy shit. Permanent holds on the AC. Maybe they fucked with the water also. I did a live stream for the members of Joe Does Stuff also today. So shout out to all the members of this channel. And if you got a chance to check that out, hey, it was awesome to be able to kick it with you. That was really cool. I'm going to be doing that more often as well. Really getting back into my live stream. Getting back to my live streaming roots. I really have fun doing those. And then I filmed another video, and then filming this video, and did some honeydew stuff around the house, just cleaning up. But something else would take place today in the midst of everything, because you know the buyer was closing on flip number 4 today at 2 p.m. Well, folks, it's 3:47, and guess what? They didn't close. Oh my God, man. 12:40, I reach out to the paralegal for my closing and I say, hey, just touching base, I heard that the buyer is closing today. Any chance that you've heard the same? And if so, do you have the estimated settlement statement, which showcases an estimated breakdown of all the numbers, and it's usually within a few dollars of being accurate. Usually that's the case. Yo, shorty gonna hit me back and say, hey, the buyer's not closing today. I haven't heard anything about the closing. There's not even a closing date. I'll let you know. And do you know how dumb that shit had me feeling? Like, damn, man, you got me looking real crazy. So anyways, I would reach back out to my realtor and say, hey, just talked to the lawyer and the buyer's not closing today, nor do they have any idea that he's supposed to close. In fact, he's not closing. And I guess what it would end up being is that there was just a miscommunication some kind of a way. That's a pretty bold miscommunication, but whatever. The closing is going to be happening one of these days. One of these days we're going to close. And for that, I'm happy. I want to share something with you in closing on this video that I was talking about on this live stream that I did for the members, and it was talking about flip number 5. Where is flip number 5? Is there what is flip number 5? I'm scared. I hate to say that, but legitimately right this second, I am scared. I've got a gut intuition that I need to be very vigilant of this current climate. He could not survive in this. Sorry, that was a YouTube reference. All jokes aside, this is what I'm feeling. You know, for the longest time, me doing these flip houses, people kept saying, Joe, hey, be careful, or Joe, don't do it. Hey, the bottom's getting ready to fall out of the housing market. For over 2 years, I had been hearing that, and I just kept going, not even paying any mind to that because I wasn't feeling that at all. Well, now all of a sudden that has changed. And it's not because of, the housing bubble is going to burst. I mean, I'm sure to some degree that probably plays into this. Inflation, a major player in all of this. But more important, in my personal feeling, is gas. And the gas prices. With these gas prices getting so high, and this getting so eerily similar to how 2008 went right before the recession, how their gas prices hit that all-time high, due to inflation and probably other things as well. And then everybody pumped the brakes on spending, and then the country fell into the recession. The housing market did collapse. It's the gas prices that have me scared the most right now. Because they are fucking ridiculous. And because of these gas prices, everything else is affected, and it ain't even just the gas prices. I just went to the grocery store, literally just got back from the grocery store right now. The shelves are fucking empty. There weren't no bread, there weren't no vegetables. Now granted, I probably caught them between trucks. I probably came at the wrong time because they were trying to restock some shelves. But I get home, I'm eating this big ass bowl of cereal, and I just get on TikTok and I see this video from a trucker who's literally sitting on the side of the road here on the East Coast between 2 truck stop gas stations that don't got no gas. And I'm like, yo, man, this shit is crazy. And he's not the only one. There's a whole slew of trucks. And I ain't even heard nothing about this on the news. Forget the fact that we got gas prices a mile high. Yo, what is there, a gas shortage as well? I ain't trying to spook nobody. These are just things that I'm being mindful of. And it's because of this that I'm questioning, should I be getting another house right now? Would I be cutting it a little too close? See, I'm looking at all of these houses, and I've got all of these houses saved. And every house that I save, I never unsave it. And 99% of the time, I never end up getting those houses. But I keep them saved because, well, I see them get sold. And then eventually, sometimes just a month or 2 or 3 months later, I see them back on the market after they've been renovated. And it's seeing some of those houses that are hitting the market right this second. And watching them houses, some of them ain't even moving. That's got me feeling like I need to be really careful with what I do next. So because of that, I'm gambling quite a bit right now. Like literally gambling. Not gambling with houses, but gambling, like legitimately betting on sports. Hockey, basketball, baseball. And just yesterday, I made $170. Only lost 25 bucks. I started with $225 in the kitty. I got that up to $400 the first day. And then I got it up to $444 the next day, but I still had some open bets. $100 in open bets after losing the $25. And today I've bet all of that on one baseball game. Let's go Celtics tonight, because I got $100 bet on them. There's nothing major with that. And let's go Atlanta Braves over the Oakland A's. Atlanta's smoking hot right now on a 6-game win streak. Oakland A's, straight trash. Maybe that is the stuff that I'll be doing. Spending my time in a bowling alley, scouring newspaper point spreads. Anyways, it's just something to do right this second. Wanted to share this all with you guys today. Hope this was a video you enjoyed. And no matter what is upcoming in the world, here on Joe Does Stuff, regardless, I'm going to always keep it interesting, or do my damnedest to make sure that I'm creating something almost every single day that you guys want to check out and want to be a part of. And I greatly appreciate each and every one of you who are a part of this channel. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and say thank you all. And I look forward to talking with you again tomorrow. Until then, take care.